Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I would like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Rhesus Plus, a tiefling necromancer who's either very cheerful or dead.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval, all while trying to stop Arikas from going on a murdering rampage.
Hello, I'm Anna and play Arikas, a half-elf rogue fighting to always see the worst in people.
Hi, my name is Morten, and I play the wannabe Plague Doctor-ish monk named Silas Hirodo.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdrick Gulliby, an exiled human cleric, refreshed with a new set of potions.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm the Zodiac Master.
Now that was everyone, and let's get right into the story. You find yourself in the intern's office of Gerbert von Fisselbang. You have successfully captured Dr. Hilliard inside of a frog, and Charles's dad inside of Dr. Hilliard's body. The carcass seems to be nullified, or at least is not responding or moving, saying anything. You have the crystal. You have some kind of control, I suppose. What do you do?
Do you think we should close this operation down, this extracting soul emotions things, or just look what's at the other side of the door, at least?
Isn't it gone with him gone?
I'm not sure, but I'm quite intrigued at what is behind that door.
Oh yeah, we could go look.
Oh, right.
And the carg stopped doing anything, right?
Oh yeah, no, they're not moving. A blank sheet of paper, basically.
Okay.
Except our carg, right?
Our carg, yes, is different.
Do we know it's Charles's dad in...
Yes.
I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah,
we
you're
talked
aware.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, it's crazy that I'm Charles's dad in this body.
Oh yeah.
Eliminate all doubt.
We already talked about it.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it up again.
No, yeah, I remember how you were not, willing to accept me as your dad and all that stuff.
Yeah, you don't have... Look, now you brought it up again.
You need to talk about it. Get it out. This is emotions. Look at the many people that don't have them. Be glad that you have them.
Wow.
I can only count one.
One
and
too
he's
many.
happy all the time. I guess we go into the back office, or what you will call
I
it.
guess we're not going to talk about this, I suppose.
Who has the frog?
Isn't it in the bag?
I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know.
Arikas will take the frog out of the bag and also pet it.
Ribbit.
But
On
that's
the head.
Dr. Hilliard you're petting.
What is still a frog?
Ribbit.
That's a weird fact.
Look at it. Listen to it. It's a frog.
I thought he could talk.
There is no brain
If
cell.
it looks like a frog, it talks like a frog.
It tastes like
Sure,
a frog.
son.
And who has the motion in
I think that I'm pretty sure it's Erica's as well.
Okay. We go check the room.
All right, you go across the hall, and you go inside of Dr. Hilliard's office. It's a large room, and it's filled with this kind of oscillating sound and energy pulsating out from the center. And in the center, you see a larger version of the crystal that you had before, but it's quite big and it's in the center of the room. And you see a strange machine with many dials. So it's basically, imagine a large sundial, but with many rings around it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, thank you. That's basically what you see in the room. There's no one there. There's a lot of not dead but unmoving cargs that are standing in the side of the room. So there's a whole row of them filling up one of the walls. So kind of like not turned on robot cargs ready for operation if needed.
Did you draw the sundial?
I didn't, but it very much looks like I did.
Yep. And is that baby Jesus underneath the crystal?
It's
or what
not
is that?
exactly a baby Jesus. It is. It's no one really knows.
It's
And-
birthday cake.
and
It was
What?
Dr. Hilliard's birthday today. We fucked it up.
You made a baby Jesus birthday cake.
It's something that's part of the map that I didn't draw, and you shouldn't
Okay.
pay attention to it.
Is there anything on those rings? Like
well,
inscriptions or?
that depends. What type of languages do you speak? Do you speak Celestial?
No.
Astro does. Fuck. And he...
Couldn't be here.
He is taking a rest.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going.
He's still up the rope.
Yeah, he
Just
went back.
hanging
Oh
there.
yeah, he went back to prison. Yeah, he's not
For
currently
tax
here.
evasion.
For tax evasion.
So I have an idea.
All right.
I
You
try
call him.
one of you have a spell that says they can speak any language.
I can speak and understand any spoken language.
Oh,
if I could.
But then we
Wait.
just read it out loud.
I think I can, but you don't know how it's...
Then
Well,
we need a performance
well,
check.
But is it letters that we understand? You know, is it
I actually have
like the same alphabet?
I have a spell.
It's a good question. I couldn't imagine it would be. I would be surprised if like Celestial, the god's language, was written in Roman.
I can understand. I have a spell for that.
Oh.
Comprehend languages.
Well, that's a pretty good spell.
I can understand any written language that I see, but I must touch the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read one page.
Ah, well, that you can definitely do.
Okay. I do that.
All right, you do that, and you look at all the many dials, and you see that all the symbols are actually emotions. So the point is that you have those 3 dials, and you can choose 3 emotions to either kind of extract or combine or adjust. So it's not like a complete machine where you can do exactly what you want, but you can kind of choose emotions or feelings that are closely aligned, and then hopefully get that thing out of a person or into the person that you want to. That's the idea. So it's not perfect, but you have to pick some things that is like somewhat in the same area of feelings, if that makes sense.
So it's not like a game show thing where you spin it and then you hope.
Emotion will spin this.
That's how your emotions get taken away from you.
Yeah.
Randomizer.
Turn it, and then if you don't hit the jackpot.
Well, there is definitely some gambling aspect in, like, it might not be that the machine works, right? The whole thing about Dr. Hilliard is about, trying to build a machine that makes him able to control and extract and push emotions. You also see that in between the dials, so the dials are kind of stacked on top of each other, so the small dial is at the top and then increasingly larger. When you look in between the dials, you see something squishy moving around inside of there.
I'm not gonna touch it.
You don't have to touch it, I'm just narrating. You do what you want.
Can I investigate for any documents and explaining anything
Ah, yes.
on his research?
Roll investigation.
Ooh. 10.
You find some documents, but they're pretty half-assed written down. It's like if you do a lot of work, then you have to write the report, and it really sucks writing the
People
report.
don't write
You always
documentation.
done it at the last minute.
Documentation is really not his thing. What you do, you see the word as Asteria mentioned a lot, and this dial seems to be connected, at least attempted to be connected to the nerve of Asteria.
Oh, we have the map.
I want to touch the stuff.
The goo.
All
Are
right.
you
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
But can he reach it? Is it?
Well,
I have big hands. I have trained them a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that would
the-
make
the-
it
the-
more
alright,
difficult
yeah,
then.
The gap is not that narrow. Like you couldn't put your hand
So we
in.
could surely see what's inside then.
Oh yeah.
So then.
I also
okay.
told you.
Well,
what's
you
inside.
can touch it if you want.
I want to touch.
Okay, do it. I don't think you dare.
13.
All right. You can push your fingers in between, and then it's very squishy, like a jellyfish when you touch it. Nothing. You said 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing happens. You get a bit nauseous, but it's not anything. Not anything out of the ordinary happens.
Can we try to look at it?
Yes. Well, when you invest, it looks like a long, like squid's arm or like a tentacle or what you call it, stretched out, and you can see that it runs back into the ground.
okay?
So it's part of sort of the nerve that has been stretched out and has been like grabbed, and you see some parts of the machine has some nails or things sticking into the nerve. And it seems like it can be like conducting electricity and like electrocuting the nerve somehow.
Why don't we just ask the frog?
You can. Can someone speak with animals?
But does Hilliard know how to speak frog?
Oh.
But if he's just
He can try.
speaking and it comes out as frog.
Yeah, I would hope so. Or it's just gonna be gibberish.
Didn't we have the thing that we wanted? The extract something.
The innator?
Emotionator.
Emotionator. And
Yes, but we don't know how anything works.
but you said you read there were some emotions.
There are some emotions, yeah.
Yeah. And let's say anger. You don't have anger.
I don't have anger.
So we're gonna put you in front of it. Press anger.
and then they cannot take it from you.
So
because they
you
don't
just
have
want
it.
to wing this?
Yeah.
I'm not up for. I've been a test subject before, Charles.
But that you have nothing to lose because you cannot
what if
lose
I lose
anger.
happiness?
What if he dies?
Then we know that we just have to turn it around and then you get it back.
But we don't know if we just... What if we take his last emotions, then he's just like a zombie and we can go push him in the river or whatever?
No. If we don't know how... if this way is taking it and the other way is giving it, then we just test for anger. And if...
Why don't you try then?
No, because
how do you know
I have
there's only
anger.
two?
You want to see it?
I would actually like to see it get removed.
Yeah, maybe we should take it out.
What happens if you get double anger? Can you get more?
Good question. Maybe
What
someone just
emotions
needs to
can you
do
read
something
on that?
stupid.
What?
And then we
All
will
of
see
them.
it.
All of them.
Yeah, so each ring would have all of the emotions.
Yeah, what are all of the emotions? Like, give me some. Like
Is-
a few, at
is-
least.
Is Charles' finger still in the goo?
I guess when I felt it moving, then I was just... Ugh.
And is that where you put your fingers when you're like activating the table?
No.
Maybe we can find... Can you find the one that says empathy and we can give that one to Charles?
Yeah, like, oh wait.
No,
so
no, that's you. You just kill people for no reason.
I am standing here petting a frog and you're talking about turning him into a test subject again.
It just says
Insensitive.
he has
Charles.
he has nothing to do. We can take we can use the frog as a test subject.
How do you know which
No.
emotions the frog? Can you read the emotions of the frog?
But also, Dr.
Oh, that's
Hilliard
a
has like crazy amount of people inside of his head. I saw that with a spell.
Then he has enough emotions to give.
No, but he has like the mind of 1,000 people
What?
at once. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That
Alright,
didn't
That
stop
is
us.
crazy.
So just to be clear, unlike the inner dials, there's less space. So on the top one, you'll have like joy, fear, and sadness. And then on the...
And anger, right?
Yeah, and anger, probably as well. And then next one, you have like trust and surprise, disgust, anticipation. And the larger one, you have many like subgroups like contentment, relief, gratitude, pride, hope, love, affection, excitement, serenity, and something like this.
But we can't just click all the buttons or whatever and then blast at Rhesus.
Sorry, it's very easy to say other people's ideas are bad when you don't come up with your own.
I came up with one. I said, let's ask the frog.
But okay, okay, let's ask the frog. Do you talk frog?
But
No, but
Great,
I know
bad idea.
is patience an emotion. Can we put that in him?
Yes, patient, it is on the larger wheel.
Are you ready?
but
No, but Goldrick, you speak to animals sometimes.
No, I can't speak to animals.
Don't you?
he doesn't understand them. He just does it.
That's another thing.
You speak to animals from time to time.
Oh.
Maybe that's
oh.
why I speak to animals. You don't hurt me.
Otherwise, someone has to go into the stone with him and then.
Swap.
But then he could...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I tried it. That's not happening again.
Charles, you're the strongest.
I'm not doing it. My dad did it and he was lost for 20 years.
Well, then he's, I'm... sir, would you mind doing it again?
Sorry. We are not allowed to use Rhesus as a test subject, but a person who has been captured for 20 years.
You just said he's been in there 20 years. He can be in there 5 more minutes.
And Rhesus can take one more experiment.
Ah.
But no.
But we're asking him.
Ask your dad yourself. Yeah,
Your dad.
that's fine. Your dad. And we can ask him.
I think we're getting off topic
Just
here.
drop it.
So what is it that you actually want to do here?
We want to talk with Dr. Hilliard.
All right. Take out the frog. You hear... Ribbit.
We can say we will find someone that he can be in. So we're going to release him if he helps you get your emotions back. But then we're going to double cross him and say, fuck you, no, when he's done it.
Okay, but when do you... How... We
Wait.
still can't talk to him.
Can we
Isn't that
find?
gonna
But we
be-
can talk to him, he can just not.
The other part, I feel, is obvious. But it's the talking to him part.
But we can talk to him, he just doesn't understand.
Can we?
Here is a DM's proposal. If you let him back into the soul stone, one of you
Oh,
can go
shit.
into the soul stone
That's
and
what I
talk to him.
said.
Ah, well,
but no
then
one
I said
wants
it
to do
louder.
that
But then
part.
people didn't want to do it.
Because then maybe he swaps over.
But we
Yes,
can
that's
just find an empty vessel of a body and then put him in that. And
We
then
can find one from the river. We can just fish one out.
That's what I just said.
If they're not dead yet.
Oh, that's a great
Sorry,
proposal.
sis.
Weren't the people in the armory? Couldn't we just take one of those guys?
A quick
Or is that
mention
too,
here.
horrible?
If I remember correctly, he's a bit of a magician. So if we put him back into another's body, then he can just wreck us.
But wait,
We can cut the arms off beforehand.
But
Wait.
isn't...
But that doesn't help when it says a spell.
when she was in his body, she could do bibbidi bobbidi stuff. No?
Yes.
Yep.
So if we put him in
I
a
felt
shit
very
body,
much
then
like an old dude. I don't think that his powers...
and if he was if he could do magic as a frog, he probably would have done it as well.
But he cannot say the spells names. But I like that. I guess it makes sense.
What if we put him in a shit body?
But can we put him in an... Because, okay, so you sometimes talk to your sword, right? He's a guy.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Can't we just put him in a thing that can talk? It's just because if he talks through an object...
Then he can't do spells.
We could
clever.
we could touch his sword to the stone and see what happens.
So Alfred gets trapped in the...
But then you can swap Alfred out later.
Oh.
But into what?
And a body.
We'll find a
Oh
body.
my
Getting Alfred out.
Into another sword.
Because that would be the process of getting Alfred into the soul stone so we can get him a body, and then we can get Hilliard in the sword so you can talk to him.
But Alfred is in his own soul stone that's connected to the sword.
Oh.
We could touch them, and then they swap.
That is Alfred's impression of the situation.
Yeah, and that's why I say
Oh.
I don't know better. I'm an
That's
idiot.
fair.
But we can still try.
Who
And
can
Okay,
then
we're gonna
Alfred
try.
can... Because you can talk with Alfred. Then Alfred can fight him off in the stone.
Why do we need... Can we just have him be a sword and then have this guy be another thing?
Okay.
What about this chair over here? Is that...
But
Could we do that?
how do you put it in a thing they don't have souls?
But it was a good idea of swapping them, because then we don't have to find the soul stone that is part for Alfred. Then we just put him in the soul stone we have, and then we just switch him out.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes, but can we even do that if his soul is not technically here?
Isn't his soul in the sword?
Didn't you say his soul stone is somewhere if he's in...
But
This is
We
how
tried.
we test it. We put the soul stone to a chair, and then the frog is a chair, and then there's a chair in the soul stone, and then we put someone into the soul stone to see a chair, and then they come back out again, and then we then we can see if the chair is in the soul stone, and if you can do it with an object. Otherwise, we just swap Alfred and Dr. Hilliard.
But what do we have to lose of just doing it right away?
But then we just do it right away.
Yeah.
There's
But we
nothing
need
in
to
the...
get Hilliard into the soul
Yeah,
stone
we also
first.
need to get him to touch the... for the chair to...
we don't need the chair.
We don't
No
need
chair.
Oh.
So, Soulstone touches frog, Soulstone touches sword. And the frog is just a frog. And you can...
But then they're inside and they still need to battle for
Yeah,
who
but then-
goes into what.
No. So I'm gonna talk to Alfred and say, I have a rescue plan.
Yes.
You're gonna let the other guy get into the sword so I can take you out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take the sword of Alfred out. Alfred, I have a plan for rescue.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I have found, or we have found, I just can't take your all credit, another soul stone. And we have found a way to get you into that soul stone and then get you out.
That's the best news I heard in
Yes.
like at least a week.
But we have to get someone else to take your place in the sword. So here in a few minutes, I'm gonna touch the soul stone with the sword. Then you're gonna let the other guy take your place in the sword.
What? How do you do that?
Well, he has to take the soul stone.
I see. What's the soul stone?
Well, it's a stone.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, of course. It's like explaining an old person Windows. It's gonna take some time.
Okay.
All right,
Let's
so,
try it.
So you touch, and then okay, I understand.
Okay, and then
I get it.
In a short time, another person is gonna come into the soul stone,
Yeah.
and then you have to take the soul stone.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Got it. Great.
Okay. Soulstone touches frog.
Yes. Soul stone meet frog.
Frog becomes frog.
We don't know that.
Oh, it doesn't necessarily. Unless he doesn't want to be in the soulstone.
Okay.
Shit, now he's just in the soul stone.
the Soulstone, you touches the frog, and your hope is that Dr. Hilliard, who's in the frog, will jump into the Soulstone.
Yes.
Right? They touch, and you see that the frog is like clearly going to some kind of trance. Something is going on, and then it returns to itself, whatever it is.
Does it seem more like a frog?
And you hear like,
But it does
That's
frog
the same.
movements.
roll. Maybe animal handling to see if you can identify. Like, is it a animal behavior? Animal handling. I'll put the threshold high because you're all rolling. So anything under 21 is not relevant.
What?
Then we're not gonna get
Because you're 5 rolling. Oh, not 21, sorry, 20. 5 people
I
rolling.
have
Just
18.
20.
Yeah, 18.
18.
9.
7.
Alright.
So we don't know.
So we've no idea if this is the frog.
It definitely could be the frog.
Well, let's just keep doing it, because
No, but then you
the
put
worst that
Alfred
happens is
into-
that Alfred is still in the sword. Like, nothing bad is gonna happen.
I mean, if you put Alfred into
Okay.
Soulstone now, then it's not gonna
Alfred
be
needs to be prepared that if he goes in there...
And he gets a frog, then he goes out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take the sword of Alfred.
No, but then we just if he takes out the sword afterwards and all he hears is ribbit, then we know it's a frog in there and not Alfred.
Yeah. I take the sword of Alfred.
All
Alfred, if you see a frog, get back out. And
Oh.
I touch the saucer.
Alright. You see some light shining as they collide. And after a bit, the light goes away. And you hear, there's definitely a frog in there.
God damn it.
Oh, there was a frog in there.
You hear it.
Wait a minute. Is he impersonating Alfred?
No, the frog is laughing.
Oh, what?
So
shit.
can we does anyone have
Can he
anything
talk?
against torturing frogs?
Can he talk? Did he just talk? I heard him talk.
Ribbit.
He can talk.
Oh my god.
Did you know I quite enjoy frog legs?
No.
Isn't it easy to break a frog leg? Can torture him.
You know what? I reckon I can pull it off. Clean off.
Just let me be as a frog, man. You took everything away from me anyway. I totally heard you.
We took everything away from you. Have you looked around recently in this place?
Well, Gerbert is fine.
He's an intern.
What
He's
about
an
the
intern.
city? It's filled with zombies.
That's...
Look at this guy, your experiment. He looks terrible.
Yeah.
And he's
What?
not even part of this.
Who the fuck is that guy?
What?
He's number...
21?
Nah, it's... Frank something.
Reese is gonna...
Oh, Reese. Oh, sorry.
Reese is gonna pull off a frog leg.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, roll strength. Threshold.
Strength?
Yeah.
Frog?
Yeah, threshold is 5. It's easy. It's not that. It's still like a leg and flesh and
I'm super weak.
I cast guidance on him so he can add a
17.
17. All right, you rip it up.
Ribbit.
He cries. It's okay. I'm ready to leave the
So
frog.
how do we know? Because now we know you can talk, so now you're just gonna stay in there.
Please, no, I would.
How does it work? The emotioninator thing.
Fuck. It hurts.
You have 3 more legs.
Well, we can.
No.
We can. If I heal him, can we reattach the leg?
For endless torture.
Nice.
Oi, oi, oi,
Welcome
oi.
to the Torture Podcast. All right.
Would that work?
I'll tell you. Please don't try that. Or at least try it afterwards. But not pulling it off again, but reattaching it. Alright, so the large wheels you see over there is a way to attempt to put emotions into Asteria or draw emotions from Asteria. It's like an inland pool. It's an endless pool of chaos stuff. The emotionator that Ericus has is a way to transfer and put in emotions from human or human entity to human entity. However, in my experience, if you put emotions from one person into the other, they don't tend to last that long. They don't mix well. But for some reason, it seems like Asteria is able to handle all emotions and give all emotions as well. But finding the right dial combination is tricky because some combinations don't work. So it's kind of a hit and miss.
So have you ever succeeded? Or are you just complete?
No, I tried. I have some combination that seems to work. If I withdraw anger, disgust, and excitement, that worked. And then that would give a person anger, disgust, and excitement.
That's 3 more that you got.
Okay, is there a way to undo some of what you've done?
The best is if you can take the original emotions from the person and just put them back in. Should work.
How do we find the right ones?
I have sometimes labeled the flasks.
Are there flasks?
Where do you...
Oh, there's flasks. Oh, by the way, yeah. So behind the desk over there, there's a chest with a bunch of flasks with different colors. That's people emotions, and most of them have labels.
And how do you use the flasks?
Are they labeled by name?
They are labeled by how I felt their name was at the time. I'm not good with names.
What did you call him? What did you
So
call him?
if you look at the flask, someone's just like guy with big head.
That wouldn't be me.
No.
You see
It's
something guy with horns.
Purple guy with horns.
There is maybe someone like that. Yeah, you'll be
But
able
what
to find that.
I had a number. Maybe there's a number.
Should we look in it first?
Can
Like
we-
go and open the chest.
Of course you do. Flask
Don't
man.
drink anything.
Yeah, don't drink any of the potions. Roll investigation.
I have my own potion. Why should I drink those? 4.
You find something that's like dude who maybe have horns as is purplish.
Maybe have horns. I
don't
look at
trust
I look at Reese's. I think that's a bit more than maybe.
What happens if you drink somebody else's emotions? Is there anything worse
well,
than them
you
just
have
fizzling
the
out?
emotion, But they get removed after some time.
I mean, just drink a lot of it.
What happened?
Yeah, an addict on emotions.
You're
Maybe
going
you
on a
find your
trip.
right ones.
Maybe you
So the emotionator has one side for the crystal and another side for a flask to attach. And normally you fill the flask up with whatever motion you're drawing,
okay.
but it can also go the other way around.
Mm.
But maybe I remember you. What's your name?
Reese's. Number 21.
I definitely remember who you are. And if you give me back my body, I can for sure. Surely I could find them quickly. I don't know exactly. Can't remember exactly where they are.
Arcus
sure I'll be
starts
able
just
to-
slowly
I'm sure I'll be
squeezing his belly.
couldn't we just take him to the flask and let
How
him point
many
at it?
flasks?
But my frog eyes are so poor. I can't see very
How
well.
many flags?
We could try.
Flask are there?
Maybe 100 or something.
Okay, look, we are what? 5?
Yeah, we
6
can look
people?
through them.
We can find out.
It's easier when I see it. Like I feel like
Well, no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
you
no.
know what? You just stay here with me and we'll look through them. That's okay. If you can't help, you can't help. Sadly, we can't help you either, can we?
Well, he also only have 3 legs. It could be reduced.
I feel like I get a body. I feel like I'm not winning anything of this deal here.
Well, you could.
You
lose
don't
more.
have that many cards on your hands. You're a frog with 3 legs. I feel like what frogs do is like leg related mostly.
Okay. Hey, I'm thinking out loud here. I could immortalize you, right?
What?
You mean by sucking out our souls?
That's a very negative way of phrasing it. but basically, I could put your soul into something different, and you will be immortal.
A sword?
No,
Holy
like
shit, he is mental.
Yeah.
like cock.
You know what?
He's
I've just
immortal.
tried being in something else. Wasn't very fun.
I could find you a person that looks even better than you.
You know what? Let's just look through the labels.
We're
She
gonna.
starts squeezing his belly again.
Oh, God damn it!
Can
Okay.
we look through them?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone, roll investigation.
17.
13.
3.
12.
With a closer look, Goldrick do find some flash that says "purple guy with big horns and smiles a lot."
Big horns. They're alright.
It's not the size of the horns that matter. You find someone that seems to closely resemble Reese's.
Would you guys think this would be Reese's guy who smiles a lot, purple guy with big horns?
Does
Above
it
average
look
horns,
like
right?
your emotions?
Look at them.
Can you feel any attachment to them?
I don't know.
What color is the contents
Purple.
of the flask? Oh.
Oh. Are they all purple or are they different colors?
All purple.
Oh.
He said emotions doesn't last as long if it's not your own. So you can just put it in you. And then if it doesn't last, then it's not yours.
Then we try another one.
Yeah.
Worst case, your liver fails.
I think we should wait.
We should wait.
I think we should hold on to it.
All right.
But then
Are
we
you
have to come back
checking
here
out?
to get them.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
Do you want to hold it because I don't want to mix it up with
Yeah, I
my
can hold
potions?
Don't want to sell them to. I sold them for a very good price.
Gave it as a free sample.
Now, let's see if we can find some body for
Alfred.
Alfred.
And now that we are all in good agreement, please let me go.
I don't think
No.
Can we band-aid his leg and keep
Wait.
him as a pet?
so.
Should we- we can try
legs
to
are
heal.
fixed, right?
Do you still have his leg you pulled off?
Yeah, I reckon.
Try to put it at the stump, and I cast healing words.
What's the word?
Heal.
The leg reattaches. The frog is not happy about it.
Maybe we can put a little hat on him too.
That's humiliating. Don't do that. I have a PhD actually.
Doesn't make you a real doctor, but
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria, and you can follow us on Instagram to see behind the scenes content. And if you really enjoy it, you can recommend it or share it with someone you think might like it as well. But for now, thank you for listening, and let's jump back into the story.
Right. Now we go find a body for Alfred.
Yeah.
And
Maybe get a few so he can choose.
But there are 2 guards.
Then we have 2 he can choose from. But we also need to find that these will be forever in purgatory. Like, they have to be bad guys.
But they're guards for a villain.
Oh, right. But they have to have good...
Every time we find a bad guy, we just swap them in there, and then it gets better and better until we have the worst guy in there.
Oh, great. Good plan.
but we need to keep it in something where we don't accidentally touch.
Can we put it in a cloth?
Yes.
I guess we are going to the arsenal.
I think we need to eventually find a different body for him because I feel bad for the real frog. You know, alone in
But
that
something
big,
has to
sad
happen.
room.
Something has to be in it.
Well, yeah, but this guy is surely worse than the frog.
But then the frog will be put into the sword.
Or we can use the other guard for the frog. So Alfred goes in one guard and the frog goes in the other guard. And then
You
we
want
have
the
one
frog to
guard
be
and
a frog?
sword and
I
one
want the
guard-
frog to be a frog.
But then we have to put Hilliard into a body. Or the
no,
sword.
just the stone, right?
But he doesn't want to go in there, right? He goes...
Oh, yeah, and he can probably fight off a frog. Stupid frog.
So Alfred goes into the frog. No, into
But
the
what
stone.
happens to the frog afterwards? You can discuss that. I just need to get Alfred out so I don't have to deal with
The frog is
talking
in the
sword
stone now. Alfred goes into the stone, the frog goes into the sword.
Yeah.
Then we bring the Hilliard frog, we find the guards, beat them up, put Alfred into one of the guards, and then we figure out what we do with the frog, Hilliard.
Yeah.
But isn't...
And then the frog is just in the sword. I wouldn't use it though.
And look, if we have a talking frog, then we don't have to worry about money. Those kind of things back home, they earn shit tons.
You know what would also earn a shit ton of money?
Selling feed pigs.
Not what I was gonna say, but no, I mean like being able to acquire new bodies for people.
This is our villain arc.
Wait.
I don't think we should do that.
I did not think this through.
It's immoral.
I'm surprised that you would consider that, because it would just be some rich guy that when they get old, they switch out with a younger, poor person, just so they can live longer.
Yeah, but we could probably scam them.
We could. But then
All
you're no
rich
better than
people
the
are,
guy
like,
who's in a frog.
freakishly attracted to living forever, so I think it'd be easy to...
I just there is like a main
Fuck.
story to play out. I just want to like before you do the whole like body swapping
But
empire.
it's okay to have dreams, Vilas.
Yeah, no, that's true. True.
When we finish the main story, then we can start our
Then you
villain
can
arc.
start the
The
empire.
new main story.
All right. What is it that you want to do?
So now we put Alfred into the stone and the frog into the sword.
Yeah.
And then
We can't do...
the Alfred,
Oh,
Alfred
yes.
can swap. So the frog is in the sword, and then Alfred is in the stone. And then we find the guards, beat them up,
But not too much,
but not too much.
Why the gods?
because
I
we
don't
need
know.
someone.
It's the closest by. We can also just find an empty vessel.
Yeah,
Okay, then we do that.
a zombie.
But are we sure that works? Doesn't there has to be a soul in there, right?
Yeah.
So
Also,
we can't just touch a dead
Oh, but they're just missing the emotions.
but
Not
the
the soul.
problem is,
the soul is not. Is
well,
the soul in the dead
you-
body?
No, not the dead body.
when
the,
you take over a body, you can say spells for them. So,
I wonder what a soul looks like without its emotions.
but the problem is, you when you inherit a body, then you inherit the body's at least magical abilities. Do you also inhabit the body's
Oh.
emotional abilities?
Did you feel more angry when you were
No, it can't be more angry.
less angry?
I felt very me, actually.
Oh, So it's the soul that defines the person, not the body, Charles.
Why do you act like?
No,
Why
no,
do you act like it's a
no,
big?
no. I felt like the body,
I felt like
the
saying-
body was gross and old and man and all that, but my mind felt like me.
But shouldn't we give him a healthy body instead of those a bit deprecated?
Isn't he an old guy? Shouldn't it be like appropriate?
We can heal the body. Let's just go try.
You know, I planned other stuff today. Like,
Okay,
what is
let's just do it in the armory.
I
Then
felt
we can
like
find him a
things
healthy
would
body.
come easier to me, you know.
Yeah, okay.
in life.
Because then I start thinking that feelings may be in part of it.
Shouldn't we just head to the armory? There's probably
Suddenly you all teleported out of the room. Is it?
and you move on with the plot. No, you have the player
What if-
agency.
Rhesus doesn't need to get his emotions back. What if he just needs to like rediscover them? Like if the soul and the emotions are connected and he's not like half a soul. I don't know, he looks
feel like
funky,
I've
but
been
that's
hurt
just
a lot of
his
times.
race.
Maybe we should just speedrun it. Speedrun the emotions. How do we deal with like the emotions? How does we deal with sadness? We're gonna make him very sad, and then you're gonna get that back.
I just felt like we got a hint of fear before.
Oh.
And that's a very...
And the best thing is, he
emotion.
seemed very happy about it.
Haven't he tried for many years now to?
Yes.
So I
Maybe
don't-
he's
And you've said
just,
a lot
in
of
reality,
hurtful stuff.
just super traumatized. And happiness is like a front.
Why didn't we just choose one of the bodies wandering around that didn't matter?
Yeah.
Because I am afraid that he will
But did we
inherit.
just find out that he had?
But
that she had every
but
emotion?
she felt that thing would come easier to her now, because she was in a man's
Well-
body. So that's a feeling.
But that's a man-woman problem. We just need to find
I
Alfred,
don't know
not
if
a
that's
woman.
a
Then
feeling in that sense of the word.
I mean, the castle is
I don't,
just behind the
get
wall.
it. Like, we have been on this quest for a very long time, and we have never shied away from beating a couple guards up. But now, when Alfred needs our
but
help,
because it's different. It's not just killing someone. It's like trapping their souls eternally in a fucking stone.
but it's a person
It's
less
much
of a person.
nicer, kinda, to kill someone.
It's a person less of a person just because they're missing emotions.
why don't you ask Alfred if he wants to take the random guards' bodies first?
So yeah, a little bit. No, I just mean that if they're not, look at them. They're like zombies.
You know what? We're going to go to those guards. If they're bad people, then they deserve to
How
be.
are you gonna like?
Maybe ask
figure
Alfred
out
as
if
well
they're
if he
bad
wants to
people?
steal
Well,
somebody's body.
Look, my dad looks like Dr. Hilliard. He's just going to go up there and ask them what evil things have they done lately. And then if
That's
they've done
actually
really evil
pretty
things, then boom, boom, boom. Alfred in one body, an evil guy imprisoned. Heroes done.
But I just don't think good and evil is that, you know.
No, of course not. If it was that easy, then
Linear.
you were evil.
For fuck's. Okay, fine. Let's do your plan. Whatever.
You could just put the guard in an empty vessel body
I'm
afterwards.
keeping the frog, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
I don't mind.
We go to the armory.
Yeah.
You go to the
It's
armory.
our story, Villas.
Yeah, no,
we can do
you
what we want.
player agency and all that.
But before we go to... No.
You go to the armory, you open up the door. Looks like before, but the two guards are sleeping. However, I do have a visual of the guards, so you can take a look at them.
Are they little
And-
boys or something? Little children?
Oh, no. This is what they look like.
Yay!
One of them is very tall, with only 3 hairs on his head and a long, pointy nose, and 2 small eyes. And the other one is very short, sort of a robust build, with 5 hairs on his head and small, pointy eyes.
We can't take those bodies.
We can't. We need to
It
find...
seems so nice.
Yeah. Look, those are not
You don't
evil.
deserve it.
No.
That was
Yeah.
a bad idea from me. So I'm sorry.
They are known as Katika and Bindebent.
Wait, we can send in my dad and ask, are there any other guards?
Or we can just pick an empty body on the streets.
Okay, let's find an
Right,
empty
the harbor.
body then.
At the harbor.
Okay, then let's take a poor person that didn't have a lot of money and therefore needed to sell their emotions and put them in internal...
Well, I'm sorry. Were you gonna go around and give everyone their emotions back?
Well, I hope so.
No,
that
you
we
were
have the
probably
soulstone.
just gonna fucking leave anyway. So they'd die. Someone would kick him in the river and they'd drown and it would be over anyway.
Actually, sort of my hope was at some point we would just break the soul stone, and because the soul stone was used to capture people's emotions, that it would release them again.
But we just heard
That's
isn't
for
the
fairy
case, right?
tales.
We're going on the streets and looking for an empty vessel.
All right then. So you enter the surface. You are on the streets, and you have been walking to the nice part of the city because that's where you assume you can find some nice bodies, some more good-looking people, I suppose.
True.
You're walking around, and you are trying to be like Alfred. How about this body? And how about this body?
And no one bats an eye.
Alfred has a good feeling about one of the guards that is standing around, and he feels like that.
That would be a good body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a guard.
I thought he would be like around humming, looking for a guy in finance. Just 6'5", blue eyes.
No, because it turns out that he doesn't like that song.
Oh.
So no.
Came out after his
Entrapment. It was after his time.
So someone is standing guard around like a small marketplace or something like this, and Alfred had his feeling like this guy, he fucks.
But that guy
that
has
guy's a guard.
all of his emotions, and
Yes.
But he's a guard, and that was the original plan anyways.
there were guards working for
we
Dr.
dropped
Hilliard.
that plan when we met Kachakai and Bend to Bend. And then we went for a zombie. That was the new deal.
Okay, but I have a question. Is the guards part of the city guards or Hilliard's guards?
City guards.
Let's see
So that's a
Charles'
good and
morals
honest
now and
man.
explain.
Who just wants to protect his city from people like us.
Okay, sorry, you were going for the swamp people.
Hmm?
All right, okay.
Did you call them swamp people?
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely find like a somewhat reasonable, not too like the guy who didn't die like too long ago. Person.
Are they dead?
Yes.
No,
Are
but
they all
they're
dead?
standing on.
No, some of them
Oh, the
aren't
people
dead
that's
yet.
they're not
ones
dead
that-
yet.
Those-
People.
The ones that...
They're alive people.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. You find a lot of the suicidal people standing.
Yes,
by the lake.
those people.
Sorry, my bad. You're walking next to them, and you see some people like it's different walks of life, and you find some then like a somewhat tall human person in like the late 30s that looks extremely sad and ready to jump, and he seems like a good candidate.
Okay, and he has a good set of teeth. Can I check?
Yeah, he's basically totally numb and ready to go. So
Do you think he'd like to be a frog? That feels like... Sometimes I want to.
If he doesn't want to be a person, do you think he...
Yeah,
Oh, maybe
then
that's his calling then.
he could just chill, hang out.
he's not saying anything and is just staring into the water, sometimes trying to lean up a bit forward.
He's half frog already.
Okay, let's get Alfred out and you can do this weird frog fetish thing.
Okay, you swap bodies, is that correct?
We are gonna take the sword
Yes.
and hit the stone with it.
All right.
So now the frog is in the sword.
Yes.
And Alfred in the stone.
When the switch happened, you have it when you touch the sword, you feel like you want to eat flies.
Hey.
It's a strong tendency you have.
Oh.
You feel like jumping into the water and splashing around, having a good time.
Wait.
So you've been
But
an old
is it
man
still
on this
him?
ride.
Really nice. And have any of you actually tasted flies?
No.
No.
What's happening? What is happening?
The frog is infusing its desire into.
Through the sword.
But
Yeah.
child, why would
Try-
you eat flies?
Child, stop looking for flies.
You have to put
Why?
Alfred into
Try
the
to take his sword away. That might be something for that.
It's a magical frog sword now.
Oh.
Can he
It has
jump
plus
high?
1 to water-related damage.
Oh. Can you put Alfred into the body?
And then we get flies.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm gonna put the
How are
sword
you
down.
gonna...
Okay. You lose the appetite for flies. The crystal touches with the body, and you see life is springing back to its eyes, joy to live, like willingness to live, and all that stuff. And the crystal seems sad now. And Alfred's like, with a normal voice, "Oh my God, I'm back." Yeah, normally he has a super low voice, but he got old, so he got a high pitched one.
So this is the Alfred you knew from the sword. No?
Well,
Charles, I'm so happy to see you.
Such a
it's
bro.
so nice to finally meet you.
And you're so
Wait.
buff, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, thank you.
I
no
feel
one
like-
ever told me that.
And I didn't feel like it was relevant because I was in the sword, right? But we can totally go work out now, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, by the way, you said you knew my dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is my dad. And I point to
Dr. Hilliard.
Holy shit, Philip. What's up, bro? What's up, Alpha, my man? And they totally bro out. It's a good time. It would be enjoyable if you weren't standing around all the suicidal people, but like it's really, besides that, great time.
But it
I'm
makes a lot
already
of sense.
thinking maybe I should just fetch it back because I find it was so much sweeter in the sword.
This is really amazing. Like I've been trapped in the sword for like 20 years. We were both trapped in the sword together. Well, not together, but we were both trapped somewhere. Now we're back. We can finally go back and take the throne, so we can finally tax all the peasants. That was a joke. That's a joke. He doesn't say that. We can finally go back to the Riverlands and take our rightful place at the throne.
And then we put the depressed guy, the frog now, and then Dr. Hilliard back in the stone. Or no?
It's a depressed frog.
But good idea. You should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. That depends if Dr. Hilliard would prefer, because he could probably outman the zombie guy.
Oh yeah, but I
inside
don't
the
think
stone.
Dr. Hilliard want to be a frog.
Well, we don't know.
We can
Take
try.
him out.
Not if I'm gonna be your frog.
Do you want to be a sword
You
or a
are.
frog?
No, but he's just going to be a stone.
He's just gonna be in the
Oh,
stone.
okay.
I'm gonna take my chances with the stone.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. The depressed guy becomes the frog, and the second he does, you just see the frog jumping into the river.
Oh, but it's on a leash.
Oh, he's on a
Yeah.
leash, and then you yank the leash, and it's like, oh. And it becomes sad again. And Dr. Hilliard's inside the stone.
Okay.
You did it. You did all the stuff.
What's next?
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And if you enjoyed the music, please go check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon, where a guy named Ian composes amazing music for your own tabletop role-playing games. And all music from this podcast is produced by him and his team. So go check it out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.